This can be the moment where they move on to the next round of competition. Okay. Away we go with our second matchup. Marcos Freitas and Jon Persson. Portugal against Sweden. And of course the associations Russia against France. Persson with a 2-point gap to open this one up. He's well on the return as well. 3-0 for him and his side now. For the far corner, not getting it this time. First point on the board for Freitas. Freitas Ovcharov, born in 1988. Not quite as high of a rank as his teammate, sitting at 24th overall. Best rank was the rank that Ovcharov currently holds, 7th. That was back in 2015. Persson 2 years older, currently ranked 60th. Held 49th just a little while ago. And he, of course, was with Jens Lundqvist on that team that won the 3rd place in the World Team Table Tennis Championships back in 2014. And he was part of the Swedish team that took bronze as well in this most recent year's competition. Back and forth they go. The speed of this one a little quicker than the last, perhaps. Certainly a couple more back and forth sequences. With the lead for Angers. Tried to get a bit cheeky there was Persson. Didn't work out for him. Freitas gets himself right back into it. Gap cut down once more. Three-point swing for Freitas now. Freitas doing a tremendous job of just getting that ball over the net. Unfortunately for him, that time didn't quite work out, but he tries to leave Persson with just about as little time as he can to react. That is the goal, ultimately, of course. Get the point. Have the opposing player really have a tough time to reach and react to it, but Freitas has been doing well so far in that category. A strong serve to boot there. Those will always build confidence. Ovcharov behind him, looking a bit deflated perhaps, but now it's on the rest of his team to make things happen. And that's a big rally of points there for Freitas, and 2 tremendous serves in a row. Persson looking a bit confused. He's got the serve now. He's a very animated player. You'll see him react to just about every and any point there is. Advantage to the Swede. Whiffed on that one. And very disappointed with himself as Persson. He had all day to go for it too. Didn't come in with a lot of speed. Maybe a little backspin on it. Caught him off guard. Square at 9-2 to take this set. Big point there for Marcos as his side, and himself, to be more specific, up by 1. Next point would earn their first lead in this one. Tough stuff from Persson. Forced his opponent to move left to right rather quickly, and suddenly bang, and then right back over. Credit to Freitas there that he was not only able to get the backhander going, but almost clipped the table as well. Persson responding with power. It works for him here. 1 point up now, and 1 away from taking the lead for Angers in this one. Forcing Freitas back off the table. These players are good enough to keep that rally going, but sometimes things just don't go your way no matter what you do. And Persson whiffing once more. Little disjointed, looks back towards the rest of his team, and we're square at 11. Two-point advantage to take it. Which in essence means you've got to win back-to-back. One away for Marcos Freitas now. Tried to flick that one close to the body. Force a tough reaction. Paid for it. May have been better served. Keeping the rally going. Finding a different opportunity, but that's all hindsight. As Persson has a wide open opportunity, and that is what disappointment looks like, folks. Hands on the hips, all kinds of time, space, and room to make a play, and you can't do it. Hopefully he can bounce back from that. Last year, second place finish for the Portuguese player. His last first place finishes in the ETTC, 2014 and 2011. in both doubles and team for the Portuguese player. And now he's got himself a 1-point advantage. Trying to get a little support going. Off the net in the third for Freitas and Gazprom. Persson looking a bit on his heels at the moment. That time he had Freitas right where he wanted him. That's how the previous set should have gone. With all that room to work with. And just really no other way to say it other than he shanked it in the last set. Let's see what the response is here. Quick-wristed Freitas makes him pay. Far back corner, those are tough. Keeps them in close. Not much Persson can do there as well. He just stood and had to react. 1, 2, up too many. And too quick to boot. 4-point gap now for the home side. Fortunate bounce. Persson has done a solid job opening up Freitas to that counter, going right back across the body. He's 1 for 2 in situations where he actually gets to return it. Now he closes it once more. 2-point differential now. And just like that, a 4-point swing for Persson. That will make this certainly much more interesting to finish out. Just finding that little alleyway where it's tough to return. Freitas stops the bleeding. It's the bandage over. And he's content with his 2-point advantage at the moment. 4 for him to take this second set. No luck this time around. Gap back down to 1. Closest it's been for a little while. Not much that Freitas could do there. He was forced into a far back position, just trying to get that over the net and back into play. And in the end, he's just way too far back and just doesn't have that right angle. Square at 7 now. And the first lead in this confrontation now for Jon Persson. Thinking he should have just smacked that one down with the forehand. Indeed, he probably should have opted for the backhander to catch him off guard, perhaps. Get that little twist and turn in the air. He pays for it with a point. 8-8. Tremendous serve once more from Freitas. That's 3 he's got against Persson, where he has been unable to return it and just sends it flying into the net. Now those are the kinds of points you want. Minimum effort, optimal outcome. 9-8 in favor of the Portuguese player. Powerful returns by both sides, and square at 9. The battle continues. If there's one facet of the game as of right now that each side has an advantage on, I'd say Freitas in the serving and Persson in the extended rallies. When he's able to get those power strokes going, that's a bit too much for Freitas to handle. And now Persson on the cusp of equalizing this one. 1 point for him, and it's square at 1. Can't get it cleanly. Evened up. 2 to go for each side. Tried to get it without the hop. Catch him off guard. He took a gamble. He paid for it. And now the serve with Freitas. Number 3. Tremendous serves already. It didn't quite happen right off the serve, but it happened nonetheless. A 1 point lead for him now, and 1 to make it a 2-0 lead for him. Persson looking to even it up. He could certainly use it after the way the first encounter went, as he had him on the ropes. He had Freitas on the ropes, that is, and whiffed an open opportunity. And now 2 points for either side concurrently. Turn a victory. Tremendous back and forth. In the end, one can be victorious. Freitas earns this point, and he's 1 away from making it a 2-0. That's the first extended rally he's won, and much to the admiration and cheers of the crowd, as you heard. The home side getting behind their team all the way. And they didn't have all too much to cheer about when Ovcharov and Lundqvist squared off earlier. That was a 3-1 victory for the Swede. There we go, 2-0 for Freitas as the gap is over. And this game is right back in the thick of things. Almost well enough to earn himself a point on the board. A quick double opening. Really caught him with that one. All kinds of spin to deal with. Sometimes you just have to smack it and hope for the best, as that one was pretty darn close to the body. And Persson placed it absolutely perfectly. Tremendous response there. Not too much space or time to power that one over. He took the chance. It pays off. 4-1 now for Freitas, and tossing his equipment onto the table in a bit of frustration, it seems, as Persson not too pleased with his Persson once again a bit disjointed. And, well, there's not much you can say about that. Another serve that seems to have fooled the Swede. And another point goes on to the table in favor of Marcos Freitas. Wonderful flick of the wrist there. Getting one back on the board. Much needed at that. Gap down to 3 now, 8-5. Beautiful serve, and the follow-up just as sweet. A very, very tricky one to deal with. The speed at which that hopped over. It would cause trouble for just about anyone. And Freitas really didn't have any hope there. Amazing that he managed to get it across and over. But to recover from that would have been something to wonder at. A big comeback point there, 9-6, 2 away from the clean sweep. We're on the road to a clean sweep, that is. Went to Persson there. A little extra rally after the fact. Just to keep those hands and fingers warm. Along with the legs, of course. Very important in the sport. Couple in a row now for Persson. Closes that gap down to 1. Puts himself. Try some of the things they're doing. I guarantee you, you'll look like a fool. Closer and closer to evening this up. The emergers from Group D and C squaring off. Group C, Emergence, Sport Angers taking on Gazprom. And Gazprom win this one. 3-0 for a wonderfully played mini-match between the two. Freitas does what Ovcharov could not. Beat a Swede one-on-one today. And now it falls on to the next duo.